everybody. You're watching Not Enough Growing TV, a podcast where I discuss life, love, acceptance, and everything in between. But before we jump into tonight's episode, let's all take a moment to breathe in deep and exhale deep. That's right, we breathing in all the positivity, the creativity, the love, all the goodness of positive energy, and we are releasing all the BS we do not want that may have came from the top of your day or the BS you may be going through at the moment. If you had a great day today, then my blessings to you. I am so happy for you. But for those that did not have such a great day, that big inhale and exhale was definitely for you. So without further ado, let's just jump right into tonight's episode. I'm excited. I'm excited to talk about for tonight's topic. I'm definitely let me tell you why I'm so excited. I think I'm more so excited because this has been like a big revelation for me in the way that I perceive things, my thought process and everything. And what I am talking or speaking about is being my own worst critic. Being the person, it's almost like it's so bad with me that it really doesn't matter what anyone else says about me, how I may do something, or how I may look at something. Is really my opinion of myself has been very it's so embarrassing, but I have been so harsh on myself with the way I look at things and the way I go about reacting to things. So I guess what I'm saying is I have really been learning how to not think of the worst. And I guess my perception of the way I look at things is I have always been this type of expect the worst person. Now, don't get me wrong, I am a positive person, but I have always been the what if person. Example, if I know I want something, I think a lot of people that know me, they know that I am a go-getter. So if I want something, I definitely would get it. I definitely would start making steps to getting closer to getting what I want. So that is no problem. It's just I am the person that always have it in the back of my mind okay, so if you don't get this, then you can always get a secondary. Because it's if I go ahead and tell myself that the outcome could not be what I'm expecting, then it's I won't take it so hard if that is the case. So y'all following me? Are you following me? Okay, so in my past situations, whether dealing with people or a job or family, any type of situation, me being who I am, which is I'm a very strong-minded person. So my opinion of others could be critical, but the opinion that I have on myself is extra hard, And so when I have went through or gone through situations, I oftentimes because of the outcome of the situation could have been a negative one. And because of what I'm used to telling myself to expect the worst, so my reaction won't be as bad if I did get the worst, has been detrimental to me. And I am like literally like just realizing that I am having to reprogram my thought process in the way I think about things, in the way I think about myself. So it's exciting to me because I get a chance to really look at myself and really like examine what's really going on in my head when I think about things. And so it's almost like having to make like a life changing decision. Okay, great example. If you get a job, if you get a congratulatory letter from a company that you have always been wanting to work for, and you are so excited because this company finally reached out to you and you finally got that job, girl. You finally got that job. Like, kudos. You did that. But because of your old thought process and you being such, a harsh critic on yourself, you start going over things like, okay, now I have the job. Will they like me? Can I do the job? Am I fit? Am I qualified for the job? Like, what if I get the job and I don't actually like the job? All of that is a negative perception that you have created for yourself. And that is pretty much how I have been moving about my life thus far. I mean, just till, recently. So now I am stopping myself when that happens. Now, I'm not perfect. I still have a lot of things that I am trying to work through. But when I realize or recognize that I am being negative in a situation where I do not yet know the outcome, I try to pause. I try to say, Dominique, give it a chance. Like, see where it goes first. Or I may say to myself, like, question, like, why are you being so negative? Have this situation steered you wrong yet? Or, have you got to the job and the person said, okay, thank you for your services. You're not qualified. Has that happened yet? So, therefore, if it hadn't happened, it's no reason why I should have like this negativity behind what I'm thinking about this new situation or a new opportunity or, a new person. You have to allow time, or you have to allow self to kind of, get into the new situation without putting like a negative connotation on like what's going on. Because if nobody has steered you wrong in this new thing, then why on earth would you think that it's just going to be, or you're going to have the worst outcome with the new situation? If we really stop and think, it really makes sense to say, can I at least give it a chance to make me say that this is not going to work? So now it's like, it sounds crazy, but now if I have something else going on, or if it's like a new situation, regardless of what the situation may be, and I find myself trying to have a negative thought, I literally will tell myself like, hey, subconscious, I'm not speaking to you right now. I don't need to hear none of that negativity you got going on, because up here in my frontal lobe, I'm thinking everything positive. So back here, I don't need to think anything else aside from the greatest outcome that I could and I should expect from anything that I'm trying to have going on. So the biggest lesson that I have learned is to just take a step back, breathe, and really ask myself, until someone or something give me reason to doubt it, then it's no reason I should doubt it. It's no reason why I shouldn't look at it as, a positive for the moment. And we lose sight of that a lot of times. We lose sight of, because I don't know. I can only speak for myself. And I have had a lot of letdowns and setbacks and, things of that nature. But I have also had a lot of positivity that has come out of a lot of letdowns and setbacks. So I am now at a point where I am so happy, and I just thank God that I can start reevaluating things in a positive light. Everything doesn't, even if the situation doesn't work out for you, that's fine. Because what I tell myself, and I'm sure everybody has heard it, what is for you would be for you. Like, nobody can take it away. Nobody can stop whatever blessings you may have coming your way. So even if something doesn't work out for you, you have to remember, and what I tell myself is, I have to remember that at the end of the day, I know that what is really meant for me will be for me. So that just helps me, on my path of thinking a little bit different, being a little bit more positive, and not being so harsh on myself and the way I think of myself and the way I think, or the thought process I may have with other situations. So I just wanted to come in here real. I just wanted to come in here real quick and just drop that tad bit of knowledge on you guys. So if anybody is out there that may have some similar thinking like I have, just remember, sis, or just remember, bruh, that it's cool. Unless it shows you something negative, it's okay to think positive about it. Remember that it can be whatever it needs to be for you, or that it can be whatever you may be going through. It can be a person, it can be a job, it can be a family member, it can even be your own children. So just remember to tell yourself that your thought process has to have like a new direction, So that will be the end of this episode tonight. And remember, you are important, and you are very much so deserving. And until next time, you guys have been watching Not Enough Growing TV. See ya.